How to build unshakable self-love. Why do people with genuine self-love seem to become stronger over time? Because real self-love begins with one understanding. Your value does not need to be proven by other people. You do not need to be liked, praised, or approved of to justify your existence. When you truly believe that your value already exists, you stop sacrificing yourself for other people's opinions. You stop wasting energy trying to prove who you are, and you begin investing that energy in your own growth and happiness. But self-love has an order. Think of it like building a house. Your body is the foundation. Your emotional life is the next level. And only then can you build deeper self-acceptance, including acceptance of the parts of you that are imperfect. The order is physical, emotional, then psychological and spiritual. When people ignore that order, self-love can become empty language. They tell themselves they are healing while neglecting their sleep, health, emotions, and real needs. That is not self-love. It is self-soothing without change. People with genuine self-love take responsibility for their health and well-being. They have clear boundaries. Under pressure, they do not immediately abandon their principles. In relationships, they do not constantly betray themselves to keep everyone else comfortable. They also treat challenges as opportunities to grow instead of waiting passively for life to improve. They understand that time, attention, energy, and emotion are limited resources, so they do not spend them carelessly on meaningless social obligations, gossip, toxic people, or problems that repeatedly drain them. They reserve their energy for what helps them grow, feel alive, and build a better life. That is not selfishness. It is disciplined self-respect. They are willing to reject requests that do not make sense. They are willing to leave people and relationships that repeatedly exhaust them. They do not allow every external event to control their emotional state. Instead, they keep returning their attention to their own direction. People with strong self-love are also less controlled by outside evaluation. They have a more stable internal identity. When something goes wrong, they first try to understand their feelings and needs instead of immediately attacking themselves. They make decisions more clearly. They work quietly on their own development rather than constantly trying to impress an audience. They have their own values and way of living. They are willing to be themselves, but they are also willing to face their weaknesses and adjust when necessary. They protect their energy and value time alone. In relationships, they are especially good at drawing clear lines. They do not change their principles simply to make someone happy. When a relationship creates constant exhaustion and anxiety, they are capable of leaving. Their choices come from internal standards, not from fear of losing someone. So how do you build this kind of self-love? Start with your body. Create a more regular sleep schedule. Eat properly. Move your body. Pay attention to what your body is telling you. Then care for your emotional life. Create small rituals that make life feel intentional. Spend time alone. Do things you genuinely enjoy. Record your emotions and speak to yourself with more patience. Next, identify your needs and make your boundaries concrete. Write down what you will no longer accept. Practice rejecting unreasonable requests. Then keep growing from that foundation. Self-love cannot be built by skipping levels. Each stage supports the next. When the foundation becomes stable, you gain something far more durable than temporary confidence: inner freedom. And do not wait until you become successful, impressive, or perfect before you begin. Self-love can start with something very small. Respect one feeling. Accept one ordinary part of yourself. Replace "I have to" with "I can choose to." Look back regularly at the progress you have already made. Remember, your value is not the opinion someone else gives you. It is the relationship you continue building with yourself. Real self-love is not a final achievement. It is the lifelong practice of understanding yourself more deeply, accepting yourself more honestly, and treating yourself with consistent respect. And once you begin living this way, every part of your life starts to carry more stability and strength. Subscribe to Mind Traps. See people more clearly and understand yourself better.